What up, to your boy Pro Tech back with another one, man. Kind of breaking news, not super breaking news, but it's kind of breaking news. Yeah, it's breaking news. Muhammad Sanu has been cut by the Patriots. Shout out to my man, Sports Expert 101, my boy Max, with the news. My man, already bringing the news, man. Appreciate him for it. Yeah, I did not see this coming. Kind of dumbfounded about it. Muhammad Sanu, if you don't know, he was drafted by the Bengals a few years back, almost about a decade ago, actually. Um, he was in Cincinnati for a few years. He moved on to Atlanta for a few years. Atlanta was looking to shed some cap space, shed some salary cap off their caps. That's salary off their cap, and kind of looking to recoup something off of Muhammad Sanu services. They did trade him at the 2019 trade deadline for a second-round pick to the New England Patriots. He was in New England for less than a season because he did get traded mid-season. And he wasn't too impactful for the Patriots. But the Patriots did trade him for a extra wide receiver body for N'Keal Harry wasn't materializing yet. AB got cut. Josh Gordon was cut, so he needed some wide receiver depth. And made a power move for a wide receiver to make a playoff push. Unfortunately, a playoff push was not made due to Muhammad Sanu not being as productive as you expect him to be, as he was in Atlanta. Josh McDaniels' offensive system is a lot more complex than most people's offenses, so it did take Muhammad a little while to get used to that offensive system. And due to that, he wasn't super impactful in New England. And now he has been released by the team. Kind of shocked about it because they kind of are lacking at the wide receiver position already. So the fact that they cut Muhammad Sanu, either he has struggled in camp, he has bad rapport with Cam Newton, or both. And the fourth option is maybe him and Belichick got into it. But I kind of doubt that. Muhammad don't see that kind of guy from what I've seen in public, stuff like that, with Muhammad Sanu, press conferences, things like that. He don't see that the kind of guy. So I think it's probably the fact that he's been struggling in camp, and they kind of don't really have time for people struggling in camp already, so they want to go ahead and cut him. And he might not have the rapport with Cam and Jarrett Stidham that we thought he would have going into the season. So 10 days before the season starts, they have cut Muhammad Sanu. I'm going to give you some fits for him real quick before I hop on this live stream, my boy DMV Sports Zone. I'm going to give you a couple wide receiver needy teams. I think the Packers will be a nice pickup, a nice team to pick him up. The team with Devontae Adams, I think that'd be a nice fit. Also, the Washington football team. Muhammad Sanu is Dwayne Haskins' uncle, so they have some rapport off the field as family members. Also, he's worked out with Dwayne a lot. Dwayne could use another veteran receiver. I don't know why we haven't signed Josh Gordon. We signed Dontrell Edmonds instead. But hey, why not sign Muhammad Sanu to be some extra wide receiver depth maybe in Washington? Also, another team that I think could use Muhammad Sanu are the Tennessee Titans, actually. We don't know what's up with Corey Davis. Maybe Muhammad Sanu could be an insurance policy just in case if Corey Davis or A.J. Brown were to go down. They have some more wide receiver depth in Muhammad Sanu. He's a quality wide receiver. Also, the Texans can use him as well. I know they have a bunch of guys you think they can play, but there's nothing wrong with grabbing another guy that you think can be productive for you. Randall Cobb is very injury prone, so is Will Fuller, and so is Kenny Stills. Maybe you cut Kenny Stills and you pick up Muhammad Sanu for a cheaper contract to keep that same wide receiver depth intact but save money. So that's another fit, I think, in my opinion, is the Houston Texans. And I think that's pretty much about it, I think, for wide receiver. Not super needy wide receiver teams, but teams that can use a wide receiver at a pretty cheap price that can actually be productive for you. The Patriots could use a wide receiver, but they cut Muhammad Sanu for some reason. I don't know what the heck is going on in New England. But you know what the heck's going on with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick doesn't say too much, so all you know is he got cut. We don't know why he got cut, but he's been cut. And hopefully Muhammad can find a team really, really soon before the season starts. Another quick fit, I guess you can say, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Outside Juju Smith-Schuster, you don't really have a really star receiver. You like Deontay Johnson and guys like that, but And you like Chase Claypool, but it's nothing wrong with another veteran. On the other side of Juju, so I would keep him. I would keep a nice keen eye on the Pittsburgh Steelers as well. To maybe sign Mohamed Sanu, just for some extra veteran depth at the position. Maybe even the Giants possibly too, but not sure about the Giants. Maybe a reunion between Sanu and the Bengals too, because they have Tyler Boyd, AJ Green does stay kind of hurt, and they can use some receiver depth as well. They did take T. Higgins in the second round with the 33rd pick in the 2020 NFL draft, but you can always use a veteran receiver that Joe Burrow can rely on. So, yeah, I think the Bengals could also be a fit as well. So, comment your thoughts on Mohamed Sanu getting cut. I'm about to get on this live stream with DMV Sports Zone, so go ahead and catch that as well. You got a triple upload from your boy Protect today, so enjoy the content. You guys have a great one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.